Here's what I want you to understand about lying. When your child lies, okay, it's impulsive. He's not doing it maliciously. He's not doing it because he lacks a moral compass or you haven't taught him good values. That has nothing to do with it, okay? He's lying for a few reasons. One, because it was the easiest answer to come out, and then rather kind of correcting himself, maybe after he realizes he's lying, he feels kind of ashamed about that, so he just kind of goes on with it. That's one reason. Another reason could be just task avoidance. He wants to get out of doing something that's not interesting. And third is he's just giving you kind of the fastest answer that comes to his head, and he's not even conscious of whether he did it or not, okay? So here's what I want you to understand with lying. You cannot kind of break somebody into telling the truth. So lecturing is not going to change his behavior. Harsh punishment is not going to change his behavior. Holding him accountable and still expecting him to do whatever you ask, that is important. So for instance, if it's brushing, his teeth, rather than getting it back and forth, he said, I did brush my teeth. No, you didn't. No, so here's how I would handle it. Say, okay, here's your choice. You can choose to brush your teeth, or you can choose not to have Fortnite tomorrow. Okay, so you make the decision. So what we're doing is we're putting the control in his hands to decide how he wants to handle it. We're not getting into a debate about arguing, right? I'm not focusing on the arguing. I'm giving him a choice. When it's something more serious, so, such as, something that happened in school, again, I'm going to give him a choice. So here's what we can do here, okay? You can take some time to think about it, and you get back to me when you're ready and kind of fill me in on the truth of what happened, okay? Or you can choose to, not be truthful with it and know that that's going to make it more difficult for me to trust you, in the future. But it also means that you're going to choose not to have, your phone tomorrow or whatever it might be. So I'm giving the choice as to either, you can kind of think about this and do the right thing, or you can choose to have a consequence. But again, you're in full control of it, okay? When I see parents get into these power struggles about arguing, and by the way, I used to do this all the time with my son when he was younger, and it never changed his behavior. So for this one, I am very much speaking from experience, but also as a professional, okay? One of the things is, I also want you to think about is that if your son feels ashamed of what he did, it's okay to acknowledge that. And it's okay to say, hey, look, I get that you feel embarrassed that you lied about it, or you feel embarrassed about what happens. That's okay. We'll talk about it when you're ready, but just know that I do need to have the full story, if you want to have your Xbox time later tonight, okay? Leave it at that. Put it in his court. Acknowledge that he might feel ashamed, and let him deal with it on his terms, knowing that there's either a choice to make, which is to do the right thing, all right, and eventually kind of, come forth with what he needs to, tell you, or he can choose to lose something that he enjoys, okay? That way, what we are doing is we're teaching accountability, and we're giving him a sense of control in that process, okay? I hope this is helpful, and if you have not watched my webinar from this week, please make sure to watch it as well. I think you'll find it really helpful, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.